7 approaches to healing and treating trauma. This training will cover 7 powerful approaches: the talking therapy, psychodynamic, gestalt, acceptance and commitment therapy, and the somatic approach is the polyvagal, sensory-motor psychotherapy, Cyban model, NLP, 4 elements, and EFT. This training will give you powerful tools to help you to understand your mind, your emotion, your symptoms. It will help you to take these tools and start the journey of recovery immediately after the session. Being a psychodynamic therapist, wellness consultant for the last 20 years, I have trained counselors and I work with clients all over the world. You will be happy to join us and I will be happy to see you there. Thank you. In traumatic experiences, every part of the brain is affected. The right part lights up, the left shuts down, the back is more hyperactive, the front is less active. Connection between different parts of the brain get confused, the brain gets frozen in a state of paralysis or hyper alertness. The effects of trauma, abuse, and neglect is apparent on the developing brain. Post-traumatic stress disorder appear as a real physical injury on the brain. Traumatic memory is a breakdown of the ordinary memory system. Sadly, it cannot be integrated and live as isolated pieces of the past that keep coming back as in flashback. So the purpose of trauma therapy is to bring integration between these 3 parts of the brain. The cortex, which is the thinking mind, where thought, cognition, beliefs, and systems are formed after trauma. The limbic system, which is the emotional mind, where emotion related to trauma like rage and terror are formed. The survival mind, which is the primitive part of the brain, where the nervous system and the whole body, where trauma impacts the most. So we have 2 approaches to work with integrating the brain: top-down approach and bottom-up approach. The top-down approach, these are the talking therapies which focus on the cortex or the cognition, like CBT is about changing our thoughts to control our emotion. However, it will not work if the lower part of the brain are disconnected from the upper part. The bottom-up approach will work with the midbrain, the limbic system, the emotional part of the brain, with the emotion at its roots, to help clients to complete the defensive action using somatic approaches.